who the fuck Lex Luthor was when they were kids. All right, they didn't
Actually,
go to freaking school together. Okay,
that's actually not true.
it's true.
No, they met each
They
other
didn't
when they
know
were
each other personally.
It's all true.
but that's just I don't see anything wrong with that because it didn't change in the end what happened.
No, it didn't change what happened in the end, but it did not follow the canonical
don't-
timeline of
Well,
things,
it doesn't-
and that's
okay.
what makes it
All right.
bad. It's
No,
horrible.
but it does
It's
it in a
horrible
way
because
that
it doesn't
actually
do
makes
things
sense.
right.
No, it does it in a way that actually makes sense.
How
Unlike a
how
lot
does
of
it make
other-
sense? All of the freaking heroes and villains in the universe are going to the same fucking high school in Smallville.
No,
Really?
no.
I mean, are you serious right
They
now?
only actually
You're trying to say
introduced
that
the
makes
villain-
sense.
Hold on. No, the only two people who were in Smallville, other than the characters who were a part of his childhood, i.e., the characters that they had in the show, was Superman and Lex. All of the other like big villains and all that kind of stuff comes into the show after Clark has left Smallville and is now in Metropolis, which makes sense. None of the villains from Superman's time period was in Smallville.
Okay, I will grant you that I am talking out of my ass on the rest of them. But really, Lex Luthor went to high school in Smallville,
No, he didn't.
So what the fuck? How do they know each other from high school?
So Clark saves his life because they ended up changing the base bad guy for who Clark is from Lex to his father, adding this really interesting dynamic with Lex's character, which I actually enjoyed vehemently.
So
His
what you're
father
saying
is a
is, so what you're saying is, it's Days of Our Lives with superpowers.
No, not at all.
That's exactly what you're saying.
No,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this tonight's episode of Locked and Loaded. Welcome. We're so sorry that we didn't actually.
We been live this whole time.
Yes, we've been live this entire time.
I gave you a countdown, and you kept going, so I'm like, all right, we're doing this.
We're sorry that we weren't available last Monday or any time between last Monday and now, but that's just how life works out.
We tried. I had the entire week off, but Pig apparently did not. I'm kidding.
I had Friday off because of stupid township that's dumb and can't freaking react to a snowstorm properly in a timely fashion.
It's like the entire Pacific Northwest.
We had like a full week of warning that this was going to happen. What do? They don't do shit. It's fucking
Local
stopped
politics,
snow. It stopped snowing at like 4 o'clock in the morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just rain now. Now, granted, it did off and on again freaking snow throughout the day. However, there was still plenty of time between 4 and 5 to plow the fucking roads. There's still plenty of time. I could have gone to work on Friday. I would have been fine on Friday. But no. They decided not to plow the roads. Well, it's not entirely the township's fault. It's also the fucking people don't know how to drive in the snow. Like, anywhere.
Yeah.
Nobody knows how to drive in the snow, apparently. Fucking, it would have taken me like 4 hours to get to work, and normally it only takes me like 30 minutes.
Yeah, fucking around here with, when it comes to snowplows, there's none. You have to hire someone who happens to have a pickup and a plow attachment. Because there's no fucking investment for the, snowplow.
Don't you live out in the sticks?
Freeway. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why.
So
See, the township actually hires those yahoos. The one that I live in actually hires those yahoos. And apparently Friday they were being very lazy and decided not to do anything until 3 o'clock in the fucking afternoon.
But I'm not talking about just where I live. I'm talking about like everything up and down. Like the plows do the main roads, but you want a parking lot done? No, state's not going to do it. You want anything done? Find someone that's got a landscaping company and hope they have a plow for that Ford F-250, or you're going to be out there with shovels.
Yeah, and it's not exactly a profitable business to stay in the Northwest as
Yeah,
a
'cause
snowplower
At least
because
on
it
the
never snows.
at least on the west side of the Cascades, yeah,
Yeah,
we get bad snow like once every few years.
uh, once every like 5 years.
Yeah, if that. So having a snowplow in your garage is like hoping the bombs drop.
Yeah, I'm just. It's actually freaking a good thing that we don't have a driveway at this house, because that means I don't have to shovel a driveway. I fucking hate shoveling snow.
Yeah. Oh,
I hate it with a passion. It's why I hate snow so much. It's not that it's, well, it's partially because it's cold, but it's mostly because I don't like shoveling it. I don't like it. I never have, never will. Freaking,
Sounds like a you problem.
it is a me problem. It is absolutely a me problem, and it's the only me problem that actually matters to me. That came out wrong.
Okay.
Anyways, it really matters to me because I really fucking hate snow. You guys are welcome to love snow as much as you want, but I hate it.
Oh no, I hate snow because of how hard it makes my job.
Yeah, well, see, I make the distinction between how hard it makes the job and how hard it makes just like the rest of my life. If we're talking like job, yeah, snow can be kind of a bitch because no one wants to show up to work. But if we're talking about like the rest of my life, I love.
Yeah, well, it also affects my work too because I have to go out and be in it while I'm freaking working. I have to freaking drive around it in my freaking work van and hope some yahoo who doesn't know how to fucking drive doesn't plow into me.
Yeah,
Like, job.
we
I'm
had
kidding.
fucking.
That's what you guys should be saying to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I should be saying to you. Get a real job.
I have a real job.
You-
It wants to think it's a real job.
You know what the sad part is Pa, if you have the credentials to get a real paying job, but you don't want to.
It's not that I don't want to. It's
Hello.
you know how hard it is to like convince a small company, or even a larger company up here um, to just hire some rando. Like, not only that, there's like 3 computer building companies up here, right? Or computer repair companies. One of them are just completely asshole scumbags, and I will never, ever deal with them, ever. $110 to reset Windows.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm dead
It's a steal,
serious.
not a deal.
Like, and I find that incredibly scummy, and I could never, like, maybe that makes me sound like a little bit of a bitch, but I could never work for a company like that. That's just retarded.
Yeah, my problem with my fucking degree is my glorious
It's a useless
writing
fucking degree.
Yes, is that any company that wants an editor in any capacity is like, okay, have you edited for at least 10 years anywhere else? Oh, by the way, academic experience, yeah, that doesn't count.
I don't understand why that wouldn't count, but all right.
Well, I mean, I've been looking on LinkedIn. I've looked on fucking not LinkedIn, Indeed, and a lot of companies are saying we
actually,
don't count
you know what,
academic experience.
You should actually talk to Panda about that because she's also has a technical
Useless
writing
degree?
degree thing.
Okay.
She wants to do technical writing,
Uh-huh.
but apparently it is
Right, man.
so difficult to get into writing as a job that it's ridiculous. But she does know a few better places to look for those jobs.
Okay, yeah, we should get in touch.
So,
about that, 'cause I
you
I
should-
did study technical writing.
Yeah, give her a DM on Twitter
All right.
tomorrow, and she might be able. Not tomorrow. Tomorrow's no good. She's got a job interview tomorrow.
Are
Wednesday.
you saying I can slide up in your wife's DMs?
Oh, yeah, as long as it's just the DMs. If you try sliding into anything else, I'll fucking break your knees.
Oh, I can't afford that trip.
Neither can I.
And thus, my marriage is safe.
Fine.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Okay, pig. I found this wonderful thing here.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Go look in show construction. Look, gray meme.
oh shit! I forgot to do an important thing. Oh god, what did I miss?
Last Fallout 76 player excited to finally have a new single player Fallout game. He's not wrong.
Oh man.
You know what's sad is I loved the premise behind the game, and I wanted to love and enjoy the game, and it was fun.
It up.
It was fun for like the first 5 to 10 minutes, and then I realized, this sucks.
Yeah. Oh, you finally accepted that. It's a
Oh,
bad game.
dude, I accepted that a long time ago. We just haven't talked about it since then.
Ah, okay. All right.
I accepted that. I accepted that Fallout 76 sucked.
Oh god. What
Shit,
was
when did I
was,
finally accept it?
I was playing the Division 2's open beta over the weekend, and
Oh yeah, is that why you couldn't freaking come and play games with me on stream? You're like, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend that I don't feel very good, so he leaves me alone.
Oh, fucking Saturday, I was dead. It was like 6 o'clock, and I'm
Virtually.
like, I want to go to bed.
Sure.
I really want to fucking go to
virtually
bed.
gave Buck my flu, basically.
Yeah, he emailed it to me.
Yeah.
Malwarebytes didn't catch that virus.
No, that's speaking of the flu, and like half of the reason why we ended up not really having a show Monday. My room is basically sits about ambient temperature of outside sometimes, especially when it gets really cold at night. And so, it was like 33 degrees in my room one night when I was sick, and I was still sweating. And I don't think that's a good.
That is
No, it's
anything but
not.
a good thing.
It is generally not a good thing that you're sweating at 36 degrees.
Yeah.
It's just like, this is. I don't know how to take this. Sorry.
As he dies on
I still
on
have
air.
a cough.
Don't
Still have a
don't
cough.
don't
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 die.
don't pull an Adonis Paul on us. Don't do it. Not to poke fun at Adonis Paul. I'm really glad he's okay.
I
Don't do that.
Don't worry. At the end of this week, then I will die.
Dude, he's had 2 heart attacks on stream.
Jesus.
Yeah.
See, I'm nowhere close to having that kind
It's
of a
almost
problem.
impressive.
It is very impressive. The guy's fucking immortal.
God tried
I'm
to take
just
me
gonna
twice, and I
die.
said no.
No.
It's like and the second heart attack, from what I know, apparently he was schooling Tonkasaw during the heart attack. One, and then had to leave because he was having a heart attack.
What do you?
That's impressive.
Yes, very impressive. This guy he's definitely the internet definition of badass at this point.
So I just not to change topics completely, but I finally got an upgrade to my computer. So I got a new motherboard, and if you open up the box, it has like this is meant to be displayed in museums type feel.
Oh,
Not my rig.
what do you
Okay,
mean?
no,
It's
no,
meant
no,
to be
let me
displayed in
rephrase that.
museums
Let
feel?
me- Box?
My rig is meant to be displayed in museums as an example of what not to do.
No, I'm not even talking about the motherboard. I'm talking about the box. Like, like it has.
It's like a clear window on it and everything.
No. It's when it
Does it
lifts
have
up.
a-
It has this like cardboard mechanic that comes out, and it has the logo, and "Welcome to the Republic" on it, and it just has
Oh
this.
yeah, right.
it
You
just
got a
has
you got a
this-
ROG you got a ROG
Yeah, Rod
freaking
Maximus board.
Makes you feel like you're stealing the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's-
speaking of which,
We're gonna steal the Declaration.
you know what's really cool?
What?
My final discharge papers finally arrived. I am no
Wow.
longer in the military in any shape or form.
Whew.
Wow. That
Yeah.
did well, didn't it?
It's because, well, the contract is for 8 years, 6 years active duty, 2 years individual
Oh.
ready reserves.
Oh, okay.
And
So this is
back
the
on
end of-
February 19th is when it officially ended, and it just arrived in the mail today. So I got a cool little certificate and everything that goes along with the orders.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have severely mixed feelings about this.
I have nothing so cool. I just have a $300 month.
Yeah, no, that's still pretty awesome. Mine's only like 120.
No dying pop.
How the
I can't afford the $3,000 fine there, Mark. I can barely afford the $50 fine that I got at the end of the month.
Nice.
Great. For fucking
No, yeah, that
what?
was great. I almost made it through February with like not losing any more money. But apparently I got a toll charge when I was driving to Seattle.
Oh.
Oh, did you take the bridge?
And they automatically gave you the maximum fee,
Well,
didn't they?
Well, they sent me the $7. I tried paying it, didn't work. Tried again, didn't work. Because they kept rejecting my address, and so now the penalty is $47 or $43. So it's coming up to $50.
Yeah,
It's
I've
just
got it. I've got
Why?
a $60 toll floating around right now, and I gotta get paid off. Apparently Maryland, was it Maryland, or was it Pennsylvania?
Yes.
One of these freaking states up here freaking sold it to collections in Chicago. So
Well, that's actually good
oh,
for
come
you.
on.
yeah,
That's
there's
actually really good for you because if they bought it, you could basically
tell them to fuck off. Yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past couple of months.
Because you don't
Yeah.
live in fucking Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! I had to deal with my first car. I had to deal with a bit of a issue. Well, I had a parking ticket, and I paid it off. Like I sent them the ticket and everything. Okay, here you go. Here's the money. Cool.
Wow,
Send
our
it
viewer
in.
count is fluctuating like crazy.
I know. It's like
Goes
we're
up to
mildly
9,
interesting.
drops down to 5, goes up to 7.
It's like watching the download time bar.
Yeah, kind of like that. So
No, fucking, what was it? Paid my parking ticket, and a month later they're like, "You haven't paid this parking." I'm like, "Yes, I did." What the hell's going on? Turns out it's because my dad's name was on the title. They cashed the check and then said I didn't pay it.
oh
Like, are you kidding me?
no, we had that happen where so there's two bridges called the Narrows Bridge in Tacoma. The third Narrows Bridge, which is the newest one, it's alongside the second one, and it now has a toll if you drive over it. And so you can just drive straight through and get in the mail.
Yeah.
Which is basically what I did. Now, what the people were doing at the toll bridge was they were waiting the amount of time that was required to put a penalty for not paid to send out
Yeah.
letters. So basically,
Interesting.
they would send out a letter at the exact amount of time that it would take for them to get a just significant more amount of money. And it was kind of ridiculous. There was this whole like lawsuit and things, and apparently they stopped. Apparently,
oh, good. So, anyways, What you guys drinking tonight?
Coke. I'm broke.
Just Coke. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. What are you?
mixing
What are
it
you
with
drinking?
Captain Marvel?
Oh god.
How can, dude? He's broke. How can he afford Captain Marvel?
He's-
I hear she freaking pays by the minute, or not pays, charges
wow,
charges by the
okay.
minute.
Maybe I should get a hold of her. She pays by
No,
the minute.
if it's Brie Larson, she would pay to get laid.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Have you seen her face in the trailers?
I've
I
seen
thought
her
Not
face.
attractive?
I thought concrete was stiff, but Jesus Christ.
Oh god.
Giggity.
Is it that bad? Like
It is. It's that bad.
She does like kind of a fucking Mo Sizlak smile, like it's kind of half there, but you're just like, that's not expression.
If you were to compare Brie Larson's face with Solomon Grundy's, hers would be stiffer.
Yes.
Solomon Grundy.
You don't know who Solomon
Well, yeah,
Grundy
of
is?
course I know who Solomon Grundy is, but I'm like, wow, that's an interesting comparison.
He's a zombie.
Yes,
It-
I know.
He literally
Still
does
an
not
interesting
move his face,
comparison.
like, at all.
I get that.
She just has that
Parent-
resting bitch face that it's like, I don't.
It's
I
not
don't-
even resting bitch face. It's a I have no control over my emotions face.
It is Botox bitch face, but I overdosed on Botox.
I have.
That's an interesting way to describe it. See, here I thought mine was clever, and yours just kind of blew that out of the park. Okay. I was trying to go for a comic book reference because we're talking about Marvel and we were talking about DC earlier.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that fucking Smallville debate was a great way to open the show with the
Yeah, well,
fucking title.
I didn't freaking hear.
Why do you think I kept going, Pav? I wanted genuine arguing. I've been drinking, guys, just to let you know.
Oh,
So
okay.
have I,
So
and
what
I
are you
run this
drinking?
shit.
I'm drinking rum, like straight.
Straight.
Like
rum.
there no cutting
Good.
or anything in there.
You're drinking the proper Captain. Maybe not even that.
No.
Point being.
Action. I'm drinking Calico Jack rum. It's actually pretty tasty. It's got a really good caramel taste to it, as well as is really heady on the molasses for smell.
Okay.
I don't know what a very nice way to say odor is, but it smells really nice.
I've got a bomber of double rainbow.
Did you guys hear Panda?
No, I did not.
She
hear Panda.
she said aroma, and I believe she is correct.
Yeah, that's correct.
She's usually correct when I'm drunk.
I got a bomber of double rainbow red IPA from Belches from Iron Horse Brewery in Ellensburg. So probably no one from Ellensburg is watching this anyway, but good shit. They do Irish Death, Pav. They do your
do
fave.
they?
So, yeah.
You know what
Know
we
your
should
brewers.
probably do? We should probably just start
Wait.
taking pictures of the labels before the show starts so that we can actually slap them up on the screen
Yeah.
as we talk about them.
Well, okay.
So
So you're talking about Ironhurst Brewery? Is
Yep.
that? Wait,
Iron
okay.
Horse, yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm looking for this tweet that has basically gone viral and connected to Captain Marvel.
I know which one you're talking about.
Oh,
yeah.
was it the grammatically incorrect one?
It's whatever her name is, the
Captain
The chick
Mabel
from
or whatever the
Anita, Alita Battle Angel, summing everything up in like 23 seconds.
Was it that one, or was it the one where it's like dear white men haters?
Yeah, it's Dear White Men Haters.
Yeah, the grammatically odd one.
Yeah, that one
Uh,
fucking. I was like, hold up.
Didn't you try this with freaking Wonder Woman? We all remember how that ended, don't we? Maybe you shouldn't bark up this tree again.
And she breaks in like fucking abuse, and I'm like, but I don't think there's abuse in the movie. What?
Yeah,
What are you talking
basically.
about?
What are
So-
you talking about?
The abuse
What?
thing.
Yeah, she's like, I assume
Yeah,
it's
I
women
don't-
who've been abused. I'm like, what's that to do with fucking Captain Marvel?
Oh no, that's
right.
that's literally a freaking cry of don't disagree with me because I'm right and you're wrong because I've been abused and I know.
Jesus Christ.
So that being said, teen defies mom and gets vaccinated.
Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, that was a
Okay,
fun one.
I love
Local
this
man
article.
makes Papa Jeff proud.
I'm surprised.
So-
I don't even know if Jeff has talked about this yet.
I don't think he has. This is actually fairly new, so I was going to actually link him to the article, but
He has,
I
I'm sure
decided
he'd
not
love
to. So this is an article by CNN.
Yep.
Imagine that. We're going to be talking about an article in a good way
But
from CNN. But then again, it's CNN Health, so, you know. CNN. Ethan Lindenberger will testify Tuesday in front of a Senate committee on preventable disease outbreaks and the misinformation that causes them. But it was just a couple months ago that he hadn't had a single vaccination. His mother wouldn't allow it. Quote, I grew up in an anti-vaccination household. Anti-vax. My mom didn't believe that vaccines were beneficial to the health and safety of society and believes that they cause autism, brain damage, and other complications. This has been largely debunked by the scientific community. Lindenberger said in a YouTube video on Saturday. So when he turned 18 a few months ago, Lindenberger began getting vaccinated, and he is finally caught up on his shots. Man, how pissed is his mom right now?
At least still living with him.
yeah.
So she can't
is
be
he
that
still
pissed.
living with him?
Is he living with him?
I mean, okay, going.
God, that
going
is
off
a
the video,
ballsy-
That's what it looks
That
like,
is-
but
Okay, that is a ballsy ass little bastard. Freaking.
You're doing that while still living in the same house?
That's like
well,
that's like the teenage daughter
Um,
going out and getting this massive ass tattoo on her ass when her dad or her mom are strictly like, no, if you do this, I will disown you. And then coming back and dropping trowel right in front of them and slapping the freaking tattoo right there. I'd pay to see that in a movie.
you just described my fucking sister. God damn it.
Oh gosh.
Wow, I want to meet your
Not-
sister.
You've
Not
made
the
that
dropping
statement
trowel
already.
bit, but
not
just
new.
like fucking, she lifts up her shirt. It's like I got inked on. My mom's like, what the fuck?
Oh. Oh.
It happened. I can confirm
Nice.
that it happened. As far as I'm
Nice.
concerned, like I'm not her. Go do whatever the fuck you want. I'm not gonna get inked on.
So tell me,
Huh?
how does your sister feel about polygamy?
Why are you asking me?
Because you can't ask your sister?
Exactly.
Well, she's not here. Let me bring her up on the phone. No,
No, I just don't do that.
I'm kidding.
That would just be creepy weird. I'm making jokes
Okay.
here.
Fucking.
You're trying to make it bring it into the real, man. That's not cool, man.
That's all I know
Guys,
how
we
to
have-
do.
Guys, we have a ship poster. Guys, we have a very interesting ship poster in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Well, what sort of anti-feminist misogyny do we have here is the first statement of ship posting. And then, vaccines. I would approve of them, except they full of hormones designed to make women docile and men more toxic.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's exactly what. Okay, and then Mark responds with a how to make everything a shitpost, complete with someone who cannot take the shitpost seriously. They respond with, "That's exactly what a little bigot will end up as too."
Well, you know what?
Vaccines are basically got a bunch of sexist.
Yes, I'm actually absolutely okay with how disgusting I sound. I'm a fucking pig. What did you expect? Moving on.
Hey, we've made
I
it.
buy
We've
the
got a
rope.
hater in the chat. I fucking love it.
Finally made
This
it.
is someone who's just coming
Oh,
in to fuck around.
Yeah,
I'll
no,
take it.
We got a downvote too. Holy
Oh,
shit.
great. Cool. So,
Are you proud of me, Dad?
in a Reddit post in November, the Ohio teen shared his story hoping
God.
for advice and information on where he got vaccinated. My parents think vaccines are some kind of government scheme. I've never been vaccinated for anything. God knows how I'm still alive. God, right. What was that freaking, what was that meme I saw the other day? Freaking mom's, had something to do with, a family photo, and all the kids were zombies. An anti-vax mom's family photo, and all the kids
Oh
were zombies.
no.
Oh,
I saw that one. I don't know where
no.
that one went.
if it was on Twitter, I missed it. But I can see the meme.
That is wonderful.
Yeah, I gotta find that meme now. I think it was in one of Mike Headley's
Oh, was
meme
Mike
threads
Evans
from
in
the other day over the weekend. I gotta find it.
Alright,
Yeah, I'll find it
so-
later and I'll post it in
so-
the channel.
So, everyone who is not in the Discord should totally, because I'm about to post something incredibly adorable, and that will be great for everyone, including our wonderful little ship poster.
Hey man, they can shit post as much as they like.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Yeah, just join our Discord.
We love a good shit post.
Cancer, got it. Hello, Trout. How you doing?
Dead air.
Yeah,
So,
well,
let's see
I'm
here.
working on it. Shh.
You're doing a
back to
good
your-
job. He later posted an update that he had made an appointment. My mom was especially angry, but my dad said because I'm 18, he doesn't care that much. Although my mom's trying to convince me not to do it and saying I don't care about her. That's a typical mom
Oh,
ploy.
Yeah, that's-
I know
yeah.
that this is something I need to do regardless. I was doing it for my safety and the safety of others. Bravo.
yeah.
It's your boy.
This guy's a legend.
My parents are very happy that I'm continuing to express that the importance of a vaccine is beyond just me and other people, and I'm glad to share that story. And that seems to be the. Oh no, it's not. Wow, there's actually a couple more paragraphs to this. It just went into this. Oh, I see. 500 internal server on the error on the freaking ad that's there, and a whole bunch of freaking text. This week, Lindenberger will stand in front of the U.S. Senate Committee on Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions in a hearing called Vaccines Saves Lives. What is driving preventable disease outbreaks? Anti-vaxxers. He will speak alongside two professors of pediatrics and epidemiology, the Washington State Secretary of Health, and the president and CEO of the Immune Deficiency Foundation. Damn, he's got
some balls of steel right there.
yeah. Man, it's getting put right on the spotlight.
I love
Yeah,
it.
18 years old, and he's pushing for this. Jeez,
He's
man,
he's fucking.
this kid's
woke.
going places.
Right?
This kid is going places.
It's,
Especially college.
I am just entranced by what's going on in chat right now.
Yeah, no, that. I just keep reading this. This is actually quite funny. I love
I feel like I've seen this name somewhere before. Atticus Romaine.
Well, it sounds like. Well, I mean, Atticus.
Yeah.
That's a That's a name from history. And then Romaine, you could probably attribute that to a lot of things.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I
Fucking
feel like
Mark.
that kid shouldn't probably listen to his mother.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Okay.
My heart.
Merc is. Oh, blessed be thy Merc.
Nice.
Gay?
Oh,
Oh my god.
I can die happy now.
Harmful patriarchal chemicals.
What? Patriarchal chemicals.
Ah.
The flu is patriarchy, guys.
Boom.
Pav.
Check
Pav,
me, atheists.
Pav. You're not sick.
What?
You just have the patriarchy.
Pat-
Better
I
call
have
out
the
from work
patriarchy.
tomorrow.
Oh man, if only I could get my check.
That's
Jesus.
right. I can't come into work tomorrow. I have the
A
patriarchy.
patriarchy. I have the patriarchy.
Oh my god. Fuck, I can remember when the fucking obesity was classified as a disease for a whole 10 seconds.
No,
like-
it wasn't.
Yeah, oh yeah, for there were some far left media outlets pushing this is like being obese is a disease. I'm like, okay, so what you're saying is I can call into work tomorrow and say I can't come in. I have the fat.
I have the fat.
You know what? If anybody here could actually do that, I think it would probably be Pav.
Oh.
And that's
wow.
not because you're fat, Pav. It's because you work in a gas station.
You,
I feel so loved.
you haven't
You guys.
met Pav face to face. So he's not fat. He is just big. He's
Everything?
Fluffy? Are we about to like? Are we gonna go
Okay.
down the Gabriel Iglesias?
I mean, I can't really say everything. I'm not
If
so
we're taking
sure,
the-
but I'd have to ask a certain
If
someone.
we're taking the
about
Iglesias
that.
method.
she
Pav
came
is,
back. She could probably.
Pav is
answer that
hardy.
Well, isn't she coming
He's
back
hardy.
eventually?
question. No, I mean came back to the chair. I don't know where she is right
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Pav-
did you rope her
Pav
in
is-
that strongly? Nice job.
now.
Was it the method I suggested?
No, not at all.
Oh. Damn.
Sorry, Pig.
Would have worked though if you
It
tried
works-
it.
It worked on her, on yours, but you know.
Hey now, I was not trying to keep that one around. That one was trying to keep me around, and it was my freaking mistake. All right. In your
Well,
case, it would have been it would have been a good move.
Vaccines are pumping our young men full of testosterone, making them far more toxic than they were meant to be. Does that include the SATs? when they're going to give to women, they're loaded with antidepressants and
And Thorazine-like chemicals that make them more docile, more compliant to the disgusting perverted men.
Wow.
Guys,
I mean,
we found Alex Jones. He's just hiding as a Caesar salad here.
Nice.
No, what was that guy from Far Cry 5?
Uh,
That you were,
5?
Yeah.
I never played 5.
which
no,
which
no,
one?
no. We were talking about the vegan Alex Jones.
Oh God. Joseph Seed.
Yep, that's who this is. He's just he's just disguised as a salad.
Nice.
It's all now.
This is great. I love this. But yeah, since we are talking about vaccines in a way, and it seems we have someone who has very interesting views. I'd like to hear more from this person, Alex. Oh God.
Now I have to actually look because I was getting ready to pull up the next article. We've kind of gone off track on this one.
Not entirely. I would
Alex Jones is the epitome of your far right hatreds. It only makes sense that you three would instantly mention him.
See,
And what's wrong with veganism? Veganism's killing people. Are you kidding me?
Okay, I am fine with going off the rails because we don't fix the rails. We just lay them down in a really roughshod fashion. And
Wait,
go,
what's
"I
this
hope the
laying
train
down?
hits them."
Yeah, we don't.
What are
do
these
work
rails
here.
that you're talking about?
We don't do work here. What is this?
What rails? We're not engineers.
Are you mean? I mean, is that what
Maybe-
those metal things are? Is that what those metal things are? Is the train supposed to run on those? No wonder it never fucking works.
What train? I have a car with no tires.
Well,
That is
you
a
have-
good point.
Okay, well, you have wheels. It's just the tire tread is gone. Hence the reason for the rails.
It's like fucking Back to the Future 3.
Oof.
What's wrong with veganism? I had a vegan roommate for a year and a half. That's everything.
You know,
wrong with-
I would tell you that I could try to take meat away from Panda, but she would probably rip off my leg and eat it.
That sounds incredibly
She likes her meat.
anti-woman meat consuming.
Giggity.
giggity.
I-
Here, she's back.
I'm stuck there because that
Actually, we
implies
moved on.
that all women are vegan.
Why does it? Wait, hold on. Veganism is saving people. You're bigoted, anti-woman, meat-consuming that kills. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
the implication of that statement, based on your wording, is all women are vegan. Full stop. I have
If
plenty of
meat-eating is
case to
gay-
the. I have plenty of evidence to the contrary. Not even getting fucking lewd here.
Gentlemen, as entertaining as this participant in the chat is at the moment. Next article.
Next article. Okay.
Next article.
All right. Well, actually, this one is one that I found that is.
We didn't even finish
It's
the fucking first one.
No, we kind of didn't.
Well,
But
there's
we
not
don't-
really much
we
of a
don't-
point.
we
There,
don't
it's,
have
there's less
to.
than there's
The-
less
the-
than a paragraph to it. So
The point
Okay.
is, this kid became a man.
He became a man.
he sure fucking did.
Not a fucking.
He
cancer
injected
ridden one.
himself with excessive amounts of testosterone, making him
It's an alien invasion
Oh,
for
gosh.
the spacer people. I'm telling you, it's what the ancients said. It's what all the vegans said. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
So
Stephen Hillary.
who wants to take this article?
I actually can't read it. So I can't
Oh, fuck. Inslee.
physically
Okay.
can't read it.
This is all on me because
Yeah.
the Seattle Times is kind of retarded about how it selects who gets the subscribe ads and who doesn't. So for those of you who aren't aware, because no one pays attention to Washington anyway, Jay Inslee is going to try to run for president.
Our wonderful governor is.
Wait, isn't that pronounced Jay Inslee?
Inslee.
Inslee?
This is a man who on Bill Maher said,
Oh
get
yeah.
your kids to vote. It doesn't matter if they're underage, get them to vote. I believe this was the same time that Bill Maher first had Jordan Peterson on.
Yeah, it was with Jordan Peterson.
And I just was like, how did we get this man in office?
Seattle.
that's
Well, I
a
don't
good way to
live
put
there.
None of us live there except for like apparently half the population of
Yeah.
Washington.
This is why Mundane Matt's idea for reforming the Electoral College to include counties sort of makes sense but doesn't. We'll go into that later. So, Jay Inslee. The first presidential campaign launched from Washington State in more than 40 years is going to unveil our story to a national audience. Warts and all.
Warts. Oh, great.
That
I remember
last
warts.
line is unnecessary.
A little bit. But it's the Seattle
Why?
Times. What do you expect?
I get it. No one likes Washington except for the weed, and maybe the microbrews. But why would you include that? What is that's a fucking Shrek reference. What's wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
Aha!
Oh, by Danny Westney.
I'm very, very happy now.
Why?
Oh my God.
I'll tell you guys later.
Okay. Suddenly.
Suffice it to say, it is hush-hush information that was provided to me by a very good friend of mine,
All right.
and I've placed it in show construction. Please, do not divulge this information.
All right. We will not.
I knew I recognized that name somewhere.
What did I?
But keep going with the article.
Yep, please.
Yeah, no. I'll be more than happy to.
Ooh,
Like,
ooh, before that.
The right.
Paz,
Uh-huh.
Paz, now that you're back. Is POV large everywhere?
Okay, that's
Okay.
rude.
Now you go back to the article. We'll wait for her to actually respond to that.
Jesus
When did they know
Christ.
I existed?
I didn't say anything.
I didn't know you were there.
Is she
I didn't know you were actually in the room.
next to you.
How did I didn't freaking know she was right next to you.
Oh my God.
I saw her in the freaking chat.
I thought she was in Louisiana. What the fuck?
Me too. Hi, Paz.
How's it going?
I messed it up. You looked directly at me.
So,
Awesome.
Just
Oh,
eating my
no.
mac and cheese that she stole from me.
Oh, sure.
That's freaking great.
That's adorable. Paz, steal more Mac from Pav.
Well, clearly he's
That's-
stealing it from me.
That's not even an order, it's a request. You can say no. Alright, where the fuck were we on this goddamn article?
I don't know. Maybe you might want to just start over because
Okay, we're at the very beginning.
Okay.
The Jay Inslee presidential campaign isn't really selling Jay Inslee, he's selling us. If America wants to see a Washington that works, look west. But we don't work. Just look to fucking Evergreen State College. No one wants to be here.
Not at all.
Jesus Christ. The ever upbeat governor said Friday, "We'll launch the first major presidential campaign from here in more than 40 years. You know, I did wonder why that never happened. Just like, why does no one from Seattle run? Oh, this is why. It was a surprisingly strong kickoff for a candidacy that's been registering at 0% in the polls. Why? Because it's never run? Why is that line there?
I don't know. Editing?
What?
Bad, very bad edit.
Fire your editor. Okay, if no one has run from the PNW in the last 40 years, you can't include that line there. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Oh my god.
Entertaining.
Oh my god. I'm not entertaining, I'm just drunk. The small but well-produced event at a South Seattle solar company highlighted that unlike some of the other presidential candidates, this one actually has a thing or two to talk about. Yes, like underage voting.
or his horrible plans about like literally everything wrong
Everything.
with Washington right now.
I voted for fucking Rossi. I don't even know why.
Who?
Self-loathing.
There were only
It
Dems on
wasn't
the
until
ticket.
like it was. Yeah, no.
Basically.
It-
Like,
'Cause only
this
it-
guy sounds
we-
nice. He is named after a Flintstones character.
we are the bluest state. Like, not even joking. Even
No,
with
we are.
half of our population in,
Because
rural
more than half of our
farming
population
town.
lives on the west coast or west side of the Cascades. We have like everything east of the Cascades is just we just ignore that for some reason.
Completely.
Walla Walla? That's the sound I make when I'm having sex, I guess. I don't know. Boy, I'm gonna have to drink harder to get over that joke. Back to Jay Inslee.
Back to Jay and sleep. That. I don't even have a word for him.
Gay Inslee, how about that? The first
Gay Inslee.
The
Yes.
Did you just
Why
say
are you-
gay Inslee?
Gay Inslee.
Yes.
I
Gay
did. And
Inslee.
I am stuck on the first fucking fragment of this sentence. The first, of course, is climate change. 2 commas. 2 commas. The first comma, of course, comma, is climate change. Kill yourself. Inslee, Inslee
my
vowed
God.
to sound the bugle about that issue nonstop, even after he lands in the White House, assuming he ever makes it that far. There's enough of a doubt for Howard Schultz to get in. He's assuming he'll get in? Boy. He's fucking preying on wet dreams right there, my friend. I don't even know if such a single issue focus will work. It won't. Look at what Cortez did. But he no doubt means it. Even the backdrop of
Answer the fucking question, Paz!
Okay, wow. All right.
I don't even know.
All
Ow.
right. That was actually kind of loud. Holy shit.
Oh, I'm
that's
sorry.
Rude.
I apologize. Answer the question.
No.
Answer the question!
She says no, you can't force her to do anything.
Well, no, I can't. I can't actually force her to do anything. However, I can be incredibly obnoxious about it.
Well, let's finish the article first.
That's what we do best.
Yes, let's finish the article first.
Where was that?
Oh
Okay.
god.
But he no doubt means it. Even the backdrop of his makeshift stage was made of solar panels. What? He did a run for president, and his entire stage was the back of it was made of entirely of solar panels. Jesus Christ. He probably thinks the Green New Deal will work. Never mind the $93 trillion price tag.
I'm sorry. But you're totally ruining your whole bit, and I deeply apologize about that. But holy shit, Pig.
I'll just assume that means I'm funny, even though it wasn't directed at me at all. Hey, I'm a good joke.
I'm laughing. I'm laughing at you, Buck. I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you. Trust me, it's a
Good.
good thing.
Good, that means I'm a lousy host and I gotta do better. The spotlight of a presidential run inevitably shines on the home state, especially when the candidate is a governor. To my ears, it was Inslee's enthusiastic rolling of our state's lefty credits that could make Democratic primary voters and other states give him a second look.
Where did my vape go?
We are the state that finally took on the NRA and won, Inslee boasted. We raised the minimum wage and put in one of the nation's most generous family leave plans. We ended the death penalty. We stood up to Trump to welcome more refugees than states many times our size. I want to move out of this state.
Yeah, and one of them
Montana
was
sounds really nice right about now. Never mind the winters.
Like one of the things he pushed for was making one of the sanctuary cities a freaking navy town with 3 navy bases. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
When I was at Western,
Ayo.
When I was at Western, Bellingham actively voted to become a sanctuary city, and I never got so mad.
So,
My God, I hate this guy.
I had some
Inslee?
words, but I lost them. I blamed
hate
the alcohol.
I hate Inslee. I don't know about the fucking shit poster in our chat. I haven't paid attention to the chat for the last like 10 minutes.
You keep losing your place because of chat?
No. I've just been like letting you two talk, and then I pick things back up. Where was I?
Sorry.
How could you? Yeah.
Easily.
We also rank as a top state in the nation for both businesses and workers, so it's the best of both worlds, he crowed. Yeah, I only get part-time at my job.
Oh yeah, no, there's that whole thing. Businesses refusing to hire anybody above part-time because you cost them too much money.
Inslee. Seattle wanted to have a fucking head tax on how many workers they hire.
That whole
Wait.
thing.
Head tax? Is this like a specific tax to hookers?
No, this is
I
a tax
wish
to
I'd pay
a
that
company.
tax.
This is a tax to basically every employee that they hire, they get taxed more. So just
Toya, welcome to the audience. Go ahead.
Hey.
it basically just incentivizing companies to stop hiring people.
Yeah, that makes no fucking sense to me. Hey, we're a company. We can make jobs. Well, we're going to tax you based on the number of jobs you make. Well, fuck you, then.
Right?
Fucking... goddamn. I'm dropping everything today, even my phone.
Are you doing... I for a second there, I thought you were doing that on purpose, like flipping the table noises and stuff. But,
No.
apparently you're not. You're just being a...
I'm just
So
being
what-
a fucking
hold on.
klutz.
Hold on, no. Since we brought this up, I actually want to know, why shouldn't sex workers be taxed? Everything else is taxed.
Because it's...
That's a good question.
Because it's apparently sexist.
Very
How
much
would
so.
it be sexist if everything else is taxed?
Well, I think it should at least be legal first.
Well, okay, we're assuming
It's legal
that
in Vegas.
That's a
okay, so
question
we're making
for...
the assumption that it's okay. Yeah, I kind of off topic, but I found that interesting. 'Cause-
And aren't porn stars sex workers?
no, they fall
Where-
under a completely different.
But
They be
but
banging for
they
bucks.
get yeah, exactly. Don't they? Isn't sex their work?
No, the filming and acting is their work. If they were
acting?
classified as, hey, all right, let's not get too deep into here. That's what they're classified.
That's what
as.
she said.
Taxes.
Shut up, phone.
Taxes theft.
I just had 3 freaking streams start up at once and notify me that it was starting at the same time. I'm gonna put this on mute.
Okay, so if we change that, so then your assessment is they shouldn't be taxed because of previous things rather than also whoa, Buck, you're no longer showing the article.
Oh shit! Fuck!
You're now.
Why are you showing the stream?
I had the wrong window open. God
Streamception.
damn it!
Ladies and gentlemen, technical difficulties.
We may
Don't
not
mind
as
what's
we go.
being displayed right now. Shut the window. Shut the window. Shut.
There's a bit of a.
There you go.
draft.
Okay. I'll have this. You know what?
Oh fuck!
Dead air.
Fucking
Atticus.
Romain's at it again.
Atticus. You join the Discord. And
Your
continue
last
this
name is
conversation with-
Lettuce.
Join the Discord, and we'll continue this conversation because I'm actually quite interested. Alright, let's keep going.
Where the fuck was I? Jesus fucking Christ!
I don't even fucking know. I got completely...
Ah, I found it. You can debate how much credit Inslee deserves for all this, but in a national political campaign, it scarcely matters. Every one of them is true, for starters, and for liberals, which Democratic primary voters overwhelmingly are, they combine to paint us as a sort of progressive miracle, a real-world validation of I hate this word! Left-winginess.
What?
What?
Is that even a word?
No,
That's a
it's
word?
not.
Left.
How can you hate that word if it's not an actual word?
Because it's hard to pronounce. Winginess. Like, that is phonetically wrong.
Just
Left-winginess.
It should say winginess, but
freaking Merc had a word earlier
oh my god.
that I saw. It's elaboratardation. Hey, I pronounced it right.
Yeah, basically. What Mark said. You know how Kansas
That's a good word for it.
You know how Kansas decided to show how the right's tax slashing, small government principles don't work? Well, we're the opposite of all that, Inslee says. Small government.
Where the fuck is the small government?
Inslee, your party is one of big government. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, y'all are talking about this politician, and I'm trying to follow along, but because I'm not part of the state.
Well,
Well,
just
it-
on
it-
principle,
it comes into
what he wants to espouse is the opposite of what he thinks it means. It's like the fucking scene out of The Princess Bride. You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
yeah, or
Jesus
like
fuck.
what Cortez was saying about the freaking what was it, tax break?
Oh,
Did we
I
already bring
fully
this up?
understand then.
It's
Yeah.
basically that.
It's like, you keep using this word. I don't think you know what it means.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the Barbarian.
I fully intend to promote Washington state values and the success of our state to the nation. Okay, that's fine. So we have a case for legalized marijuana, everybody. That's about it. Really? God, I was trying to argue with a European about states' rights in another Discord server, and he was like, the state shouldn't have that much power. I'm like, what power? They just have the right to push back against anything that's not covered in the Constitution. He's like, that's too much power. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? So what you're saying is, if the federal government says, do this thing, that's it. That's law. There's no getting around it. Boy, you must teeth throat Guy Verhofstadt on the daily. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. But where it started to ring a little hollow was, awkwardly, moving on! Awkward, like me.
You're a little bit.
Just
I'm
a
understanding
tad.
why you're wanting to pay instead of try to seduce.
Listen, if I had to buy drinks for a hooker, I'd run out of money.
Why was I the only one laughing?
No, I was
Because
laughing
he-
too.
Because he cut out and I didn't actually hear what he said.
I said,
Oh,
if I had to be buying drinks for a hooker, I would run out of money.
Well, that's the point. You don't buy the drinks for the hooker. You just pay the hooker. If you're buying drinks for the hooker, it's not a hooker.
I gotta make it fun somehow. I gotta feel like I'm trying.
Fun? Dude, the whole point of the hooker is fun.
yeah, that was probably like one of your most indefensible statements.
Look, you keep using these words, but I don't think you understand what they mean. There's this concept that you seem to just not grasp when it comes to prostitutes.
I can't fuck a sober chick. Where's the fun in that?
Oh.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is.
Oh no.
Buck, you've never fucked a sober chick or a drunk chick. How could you freaking say?
Ouch.
Okay, this is getting too personal.
I apologize.
Hey, I'm
I
laughing with you, not at you.
apologize.
Come on.
I'm laughing at you.
Oh.
I'm
I
I'm
apologize.
getting
Guys.
another 6 beers for this shit then. Okay.
Yay! Daddy Floorbuck tonight.
yes. All right, Fire, cue
Who's
up-
your therapist? Ninkasi Brewery.
Oh, I've got several. This lady named Blackheart, this dude named Jerry, and a guy named Jack.
Jack is the most
Oh.
reliable, it turns out.
At the moment.
He also costs less.
I tried this guy named Smirnov, but he just shouted at me in Russian and shot me a couple of times. Doesn't quite work.
Luckily, he paid for everything else.
Yeah, in
that
rubles.
happened.
These are worth fucking trash. Okay, where the hell was I?
Hey. Enough rubles will get you a Big Mac, okay?
Okay.
And when I say Big Mac, I actually mean the dude down the street that does favors for money.
Oh, I thought you meant if you shout in Slavic enough at the manager, he'll just give you a sandwich and let you go home.
Yeah, that works too. Eventually, they're going to be like, dude, just give the Russian some freaking food. He's going to call his guys in.
Daranya, filet-o-fish, blyat!
That doesn't make sense even in Russian.
No, it doesn't. But it would make sense in fucking Stalker, because it's all fucking Ukrainian. Moving on!
Back to the article.
You miracle I can fucking finish this. Also bad because my mom's trying to
Goddamn.
make a fucking business deal downstairs. I'm just fucking shouting in Russian upstairs.
She's
that's
going to lose. She's going to lose that business because they're going to think you're in the Russian mob or something.
She's gonna be like, "That's my kitchen manager." Blyat!
Oh, you have a really good kitchen then.
Yeah,
Let's go with the other company.
run that shit like the fucking Spetsnaz. You fucking start bleeding, you gonna cry?
You bleed in my food. I make you cry.
I make you eat it. Alright, I have one pledge, one promise. This is Inslee, he said. I will make fighting climate change the #1 priority of the United States of America. Alright, fight the sky. I
Good
dare
job.
Cortez tried that, and the nation went, "Bitch, you crazy." Except he hasn't succeeded in making it the #1 priority in the state of Washington. Oh my god.
Burn.
Wow.
GG. Climate change politics
And the
can be
Seattle
uniquely-
Times is going after a Democrat. It's very interesting.
Climate change politics can be uniquely hard.
It's
and
just like the
complex.
Bernie Sanders incident. If it's the Democrat they don't like, they don't care.
Mm.
Oh my god. Fucking top 1% of 1% of 10%. We're gonna have non-GMO organized scooter cooperatives like we have in Vermont.
That is probably the best impersonation you've ever done. Good job.
I have family from back east. I don't play chess aggressively. I take the pieces non-violently. Where the fuck was I? Climate change politics can be uniquely hard and complex, like my dick. And I give Inslee.
Your dick is. Let's not talk about how not complex your
Let's
dick
not,
is.
It's quite simple. It's like a compass. It just goes, "That's pretty."
Yeah, that's
It could
actually
be a
accurate.
fucking- it could be a fucking wall with a mural drawn on. We're like, yes, please.
God, it. And if your freaking head is fucked up enough, it won't even have to be pretty.
Depends on how drunk I am at the time.
No, just wear a paper bag. All right, back to Gay Inslee.
Wait, me wear one or who I'm going after?
Well,
Yes.
which
I think that's a
which
crime
would be-
in some states. It's
let
okay.
me let me
outside,
ask
put a
you.
bag on
Let me
our
ask
head.
Buck. Let me ask you a question. What's easier? You wearing the bag and just saying it's some strange fetish, or her wearing the bag and saying you saying it's some strange fetish?
I got to think about this.
Trust me, you wearing the bag is easier.
Yes.
Man,
They won't question it. Well, they'll question it a little bit, but all you have to say is
all I gotta say
Reasons.
imagine trying to explain glory holes to a secluded Christian schoolgirl.
Oh, that's
She's
easy.
She's gonna get the wrong impression.
That's really easy. See, this thing comes out of it, and you do things to the thing, and then it shoots things all over you, and then you're happy.
And God loves you because of it.
Sounds like you've been the recipient of this a few times, Pig.
No comment.
I thought that was directed at me for a second. Like, Jesus! Get the whole stream turning against me for a second. Wow.
I may or may not have had this conversation multiple times.
Okay, listen, Sherry. It's not related to the Bible. I gotta be honest. It's different.
Oh, hey, would you look at that? I'm out of rum. I need to go get more.
Ah, I'm on my third beer. Perfect.
All right, let's finish the article
I
before he
gotta
gets
gotta
back.
pound through these.
I haven't even left yet, asshole.
I know.
That's the reason why I said it.
Climate change
Oh, good.
politics can
You're
be
picking up
uniquely-
on this thing.
Can be uniquely hard and complex. I give Insulink great credit for trying, but it's also where it's the fewest credits to roll, particularly here at home. There are the fairest to pass a carbon tax or to cut emissions. A carbon tax is unreasonable
Yeah,
because
it's pretty unreasonable.
if you go to the rural areas like where I live, where every farmer and their fucking son has a Ford F-350 because they gotta fucking haul materials in and out of their home.
I mean,
It's
you
like,
could.
we're gonna tax you more because you have a gas guzzling truck.
Well, you could make that argument for corporations, but everyday citizens, like, do you know how much travel, like cars and all that kind of stuff, actually accumulates to the total carbon emissions? It's minuscule compared to the corporation's carbon
Yeah.
emissions.
This is
Almost to a point that it would make no sense
well. This is why I
to
supported.
go after that.
This is why I was fine with the U.S. getting out of the Paris Accord, because it's like, we're gonna put more pressure on you to reduce carbon emissions, and it's like, but literally, China and India are doing more. It's like, what? Why are you mad at me? It's like, what the fuck? What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? Like, this is like telling the kid who's the
I'm back.
ace in school, you're not doing well enough. So we're gonna penalize you even more for doing a good job. What the fucking carbon emissions? Just Jesus fucking Christ.
So I decided to switch to Scotch because it's a little my Scotch is just a little less paint thinnery.
Feeling that toxic masculinity.
Little bit. The only thing that would make this better is if I had a big fat cigar. But I'm not allowed to smoke in the house, so
Probably.
this is a matriarchal household. So the oldest female of the house is the one who makes the rules.
Ah, okay. I mean,
I
that
want to
makes
make a
sense.
joke, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I'd stay away from that. You might get some backlash from Pig.
Then shit gets weird. Okay, you're just fucking A.
Well, Atticus, you're in luck because we're just a couple of knuckleheads.
Yeah, wait, it's enjoyed. This is fun.
To know what the
I've-
enemy's moves are. All right, B5, bitch. Sink my battleship now. Do it.
Man, you don't even
tell you where my ships
you
are.
don't
And you
even
will still fucking miss. We can play salvo. How about that?
um
I just pictured
I
I just pictured a freaking Family Guy cutaway of like this just accumulation of like 20 different games all set into one, and then Buck just yelling out B5 bitch. And the other person looking at it like, what?
Like, I'm playing Monopoly. What are you doing?
Yeah, and as he's shouting, "I sank your battleship," he's flipping the fucking table over,
Exactly.
and
That's what we need to
freaking
start
Monopoly
doing.
money just starts flying all over the place.
We
I'll
need to get
make
an
it
artist.
I'll make
Right,
it
we
rain
need to get an
once.
artist and set up cutaway jokes live.
What?
That's what we need to do. We need
What?
to set up cutaway jokes on for the show and like get some artist art, draw
Oh
it
my
out.
God. You want me
Yes.
to? You want me to have a fucking goddamn
Oh
Um,
god, oh god,
word
Buck G7.
Fathermucker?
Buck,
G7.
he found your submarine.
9! People go down with the ship. Oh my God.
Screaming match. You have not yet heard me scream, but you can hear me squeal if you want.
know, Romaine, there's a link in the chat.
Wow.
You're welcome to jump in.
Oh no! If you didn't notice, we
Please.
actually have someone that joined that I'm very interested to say hi to.
Oh my.
Oh,
Hmm. Also, for
have-
some reason, Trout joined twice.
I don't
yeah.
know why that
Trout,
happened.
Trout did.
Trout.
Holy
Trout
crap!
is
The size of the server like
twice.
doubled.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. It's a miracle. I gotta finish this
Hey,
article, but
times
it's never
limits.
gonna happen.
Wait, hold on.
No, that would be the miracle.
Wait.
Oh, because I
No.
fucking talk like a fucking German. Jesus Christ.
Wait, hold on. Is that why? Is that
No,
why
it's because you keep shouting Jesus Christ over and over and over. Fucking
Oh,
Christ.
right, the Torah.
You just said fucking Christ, so we're all anti-Semitic now.
No, I said fucking.
Rev up
Not
that
Jesus.
Auschwitz.
Wait,
Fucking A.
if you're saying wouldn't it actually be more like you're racist towards Mexican by saying Jesus because they pronounce it Jesus?
I don't
Jesus.
know. I don't pronounce my J's like H's. What is this?
Well,
fucking
that makes
heresy?
you incredibly racist.
Yeah.
We have
It
phonetics for
totally
a fucking
does.
reason. Goddamn. Back to fucking Inslee.
Oh, yeah, it was the German accent.
It was the German accent. Oh. Maybe. Oh, god damn it! Where's cats?
Oh man.
That would just be inhumane.
That would it?
You know what? I admit
Mark-
that
Oh,
I admit-
Oh,
I admit that
belong
Buck
in
does
prison
belong
with
in
Mark
prison.
Meechin. Well, he'd have a
Yes.
fucking friendly cellmate
Alright.
if that were the case.
That would
You
be
mean you'd have a
great.
bottom bitch?
Oh,
You
At
know
least
what?
you'd be
You
getting
know
laid.
what? Hey, yeah. I would go to jail if I was going to be cell blocked.
if my celly was
With,
fucking
Count
Count
Dankula.
Dankula, I'd be like, you know what?
Yeah.
We can switch. It's fine.
You know what?
It's
You guys can have that jail. I was in the military, so I think I'll
fine.
pass.
You've done your time.
I've done my time. Yeah. I'll pass.
I'm just. You know what? I got a great idea. I am going to go to Scotland, and I am going to walk around with my finger under my nose, Zeke Heiling through
Ooh,
whatever
ooh,
the
ooh.
version
High
of
stepping too.
where-
High stepping too.
Exactly.
Make sure you put on a
shot.
militaristic looking outfit too, but don't actually put any of the symbols on them because then you might get ganked.
Yeah. I don't want to get murdered. I want to get arrested. There's a difference.
I gotta finish this fucking article.
I want to
but
see this happen
this
now.
fucking chat.
Not only do we have to fund a trip to Vegas for Buck so he can actually get laid, we need to fund a trip for Pav so he can do this to
Yes.
Scotland. And when you get there, make sure you send me some actually good scotch from Scotland.
See, I don't feel like I will be legally allowed to exist in the normal things for very long.
That's why the first thing you do is you go to a liquor store or wherever they sell scotch, and you send me some scotch. And then you do the thing.
Okay.
Come on, you win, I win. I get scotch, you get arrested.
Are you going to send me the money for the scotch? Because I'm pretty broke.
I'm
Is that
sending
gonna
your
fit
ass.
within the
We're
budget?
sending your ass to Scotland. Of course, you'll have money for scotch.
Okay. All right.
It's
Then I
like 10
agree
cents a
with
bottle
that.
there.
Fight me, boy.
I'm not gonna get through this fucking article at this rate. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, you're definitely not.
No.
Just finish the article. Finish it.
I'm gonna try.
Finish
I'm gonna
it.
try. Okay. Here's a smaller but telling example. Lawmakers put a policy on the books 12 years ago that called on state government to electrify its own vehicle fleets. Okay, Washington had it. Oh my God. Had a policy to take all of its state vehicles and go full electric, and that didn't happen. Gee, I wonder why.
Because they
the
cost
idea was
5
to-
times as much as a normal vehicle?
Fucking right. Except Teslas are kind of affordable depending on how much you make. Not really. Ignore me.
They're not affordable at all, dude.
Well, no, I mean, and honestly, like, if you ask me, lithium-ion batteries are worse for the environment. I mean, because you have to get rid of them at some point, and then they just sit there, and they leach acids into the soil. It's not better.
Actually, no. There's a company in a country that's like slightly south of China who has figured out how to recycle lithium-ion batteries.
on hatred.
Basically allowing you to not have to dispose of lithium-ion batteries. We have a way to do it. It's just no one is, doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got a way to do a lot of things, but we're not doing them because they're not profitable.
Yes, roommate, we're hoping to bring someone else on. You know who else that someone else?
What, dude? You just fucked it up again.
Da-da-da.
Congratulations.
Doing that.
Stop it. You're showing the freaking stream page again
Fucking goddamn it.
from your point of view.
New window. God. Nah! Why'd you put me in charge
Okay,
again?
so starting next week, we will be streaming from Pav's point of view.
Get ready, boy.
Actually, I'll be able to stream now.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got I
So
got my processor, and I will basically have 2 computers, so I can just stream off of one of them, and like lose nothing as far as like performance on my main desktop. But let's keep going.
Alright, so, the gold donuts with the
did you lose your spot again?
No, I'm looking at it right now. Take it easy. Relax. The idea was to begin to transition away from combustion engines, starting at the top. The goal, though not strictly mandatory, was to get to 100% renewable in the state fleet by now. Well, that didn't happen. Because I can assure you the cops that pulled me over on the freeway aren't using a fucking 100% electric Dodge Challenger.
I mean, have you seen what freaking Teslas can do now? Like, there's a small tangent, okay? Alright, Teslas are powered by the batteries that go into vapes. And I thought that they were still limited to, like, probably a couple, like, 30 to 40 miles per charge.
Yeah.
No, these can go up to, like, 2,000 miles per charge now.
No, so
What?
I kid you not. There was a mode in Teslas called ludicrous speed. where you turn up the efficiency and they run like a fucking muscle car. They can outrun a muscle car in like a street drag. Just boom, gone. They fucking take off. I gotta fucking pull this up.
I have to share this tweet that I've seen that our friends over at Rev Up Nutrition just retweeted. I have to share it.
All right.
It's hilarious. I'm retweeting it right now, but I have to share it. It makes me happy in several ways. You guys are familiar with cyanide and happiness, right?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
It's pretty awesome. Moving on.
Oh, fuck off, Twitter app. I'm not gonna open that. God damn it. Where was I? But recently a climate activist named Matthew Metz surveyed the fleets of state agencies and found that, in fact, just 2% of state agency vehicles are electric. Only 152 cars out of 7,000. Boy,
Whoa!
what did you expect?
1,000?
7,000.
But the fact actually of 152 cars is still impressive.
Mm-hmm. Quote,
Man, you
this
guys be
is
getting
the-
completely raked over the coals and freaking taxes over there.
Yeah. Quote, this is the lowest of the low-hanging fruit in the climate fight, unquote, Met says. Quote, the story is they just didn't make... Oh my god, I hate that. The story is they just didn't make it a priority, so it didn't happen. It's very frustrating, end quote.
Nice.
I hate how that's phrased. Do failures like this and the others we've been racking up lately in our supposedly green state matter in the big picture? I hate how that sentence is edited. Please fucking fix it or kill yourselves. Maybe not. Given that the current president thinks climate change is a Chinese hoax, perhaps a nitpicking. Citation needed.
Several.
Many much.
Many, much.
If Sonny J can shine a light on climate change on the national stage, who is Sonny J? Who is Sonny J? Jay Inslee?
I actually don't disagree with that, Atticus. I believe that we would have more electrical cars if the automotive and oil companies weren't such greedy capitalists.
That's a fair point. Remember way back in 2016 when the presidential debates didn't include a single question about it? Because it wasn't pressing.
Exactly.
Oh my god. But it left his kickoff with the sense that Inslee's campaign, for better or worse, is now the story of our state told to the nation. Everything is awesome, just don't look too... Why would you say that? Everything is awesome, just don't look too closely. Oh, we're great, just
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
look at us.
That's the reason why I grabbed this article.
Oh my god.
Is that quote from him?
Oh my god. What the fuck kind of line is that?
Atticus, I will say that I am willing to soil myself for a profit. You gotta be willing to pay me enough. Just saying, I'm a pig. I'm willing to debase myself as long as I can clean up afterward.
Atticus,
Okay.
Atticus, this is why we have an open Discord server.
Join,
Come on,
please.
fight me. I've had enough beers, I can fight.
Can you?
I didn't say fight well. I just said fight.
What he means is he's had enough liquid courage not to run away.
No. If I tried to run away, I would just fall over. Better to go forward.
Okay, he's had enough liquid courage that he can't run away.
Run away.
Whereas I've had enough liquid aggression that I'd actually jump right in.
So you're admitting to toxic
No,
masculinity.
no,
Oh,
Romaine,
God.
I can't hear text.
That's awful. What?
A
That's
white
awful.
supremacist
Actually,
bastard.
we have a great
No.
article. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I have
on.
it on
We
good
have-
authority, Romaine. Discord is a furry bastion.
We have another article that is perfect for Atticus. So why don't we pull that one up? It's actually the last one that Buck posted. The New York Times article.
Oh, shite.
Yep. We're going there.
Is it bad that I'm harassing the chat?
No.
Are you harassing the
that's
chat
what
or
the chat is
interacting with the
for.
chat? Yeah. That's
I disagree.
These wizards.
because you exist in the chat.
Topaz,
Your opinion
You-
doesn't matter here.
Topaz, you know we love you. Come
Pav.
on.
Pav, did you just tell Paz that her opinion doesn't matter?
Here.
You fucking misogynist.
She just lightly slapped me if it was for comedic effect, but none of you guys can see it or hear it, so I thought I might mention it.
So what you're saying is she bent over a rod and gave it to you, what for? No, wait, she knows you'd enjoy that. Fucking pervert.
Are you not gonna answer him?
No.
Okay.
She's learned well then.
I'm gonna start fights. I'm gonna fucking start fights.
Don't start.
Yeah,
Too
don't-
late.
Fights.
don't-
Mu-
Too late!
Next article.
Yeah, let's get
Next meme.
Let's actually start a fight here. Next article. Let's do it.
Which one?
The one that you posted, Bob.
I already mentioned it.
The pluralist one? With the gender pay gap?
No.
No.
That one's gonna be fun too. But I pushed this one. It's the last one that you posted.
About
Oh.
white.
Why white
About
people
white
need
people.
blackface?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Do it. Do it.
Fuck, here we fucking go.
And I'll read it.
Okay, read it.
Opinion. Why white people need blackface. To understand this degrading practice, we must examine the white face that refuses to see itself in its own monstrous. By George Yancey.
What a fucking
Wow,
name.
that doesn't scream gay at all.
We need
Mr.
blackface.
Yancey is a philosophy professor and author from the New York Times.
Well, he's made a mistake.
In his memoir, Black Boy, giggity, Richard Wright expresses his dismay that white America would continue to fail to understand what it means to be black in America because it, quote, will take a bigger and tougher America than any we have yet known,
Oh my god.
unquote.
I had to read
I-
this book in high school. I
You
did.
poor bastard.
And I fucking hated it every step of the way. Because I'm like, I don't care. I just don't.
I, along with many others, share Wright's dismay. We have not seen much evidence of that bigger and tougher America when it comes to seriously and collectively interrogating white racism in this country. Yeah, I got nothing. The recent scandals over prominent whites donning blackface provided a reminder of this failure. It happened when Okay. Governor Ralph Northam of Virginia apologized in a photo in his 1984 medical school yearbook of two students, one in blackface and one wearing Ku Klux Klan. That was pretty spicy for 1984. Regalia, and in darkening his face to look like Michael Jackson when he went to a dance party. Wait, when did Michael Jackson reject his turn white?
That's what I want to know.
That was like 90s,
I can't remember.
Right? That was like 90s, right?
Was it 90s? 80s. I'm pretty sure it was the 80s.
Hey,
It's like
Could've
mid to late 80s.
Okay.
Hey,
When did
hey there, Atticus Caesar salad. We didn't support blackface. We just said it's gonna happen.
Happen all right.
when did
I'm gonna start calling him. Can I change his name? His name is Caesar salad from here on out. Just fucking. I don't fucking care. Oh my god.
So,
whitewashing of Michael Jackson? Oh,
Where
God.
is? Of course, you were going to find that. Let's see, where was I? There I am. Similarly, Florida State Representative Anthony Sabatini.
Italiano.
While a sophomore in high school, donned blackface, replete with a do-rag, gold chains, sunglasses, and a New York Yankees cap. Damn, he was going broke.
Oh,
As
wow.
of this writing, both Sabatini and Northam have refused to resign from their political offices.
It's almost like they did nothing wrong.
I mean, yeah. After these incidents became public, I saw and heard white pundits and commentators condemn these individual cases and persons. This is certainly reasonable. Okay. There isn't much dispute over the racist history and nature of blackface. I do have to admit that back in the day, when it was going on in cartoons and those old time TV shows, pretty fucking racist. Because that was literally the stereotype. It was pretty fucked up. Condemnation is a sign of greater awareness about this hurtful, racist practice, but it is also a way of distancing. By attributing blackface to a few bad apples, they fail to treat this as a preachable moment about the deeply ingrained nature of white American. Damn, this is a long ass fucking article.
We'll get through it.
We will. We will. They also ignore the degree to which blackface is actually little more than a perverse expression of whiteness. What the f...
How about no?
How is this a...
That's a hot take.
That's fucking
Literally
nuclear
no one
hot take.
Uses fucking. No one uses fucking white fate.
I'm at a loss for snark. To face blackface, as it were, head on, giggity, we must address the structure of whiteness that drives it. What the f... Blackface is a performance historically grounded in white supremacy, and as such, an act of epistemology and anthology.
Terror.
In other words, blackface is a form of white no... What the fuck does that even mean?
Reality
Of white projection and of stipulating through performance of what it means to be black by way of lies about what it means to be white. Holy
What?
shit, you need a freaking doctorate in gender studies to understand this article.
You need a fucking golden medal in gymnastics. What the fuck? I can't
That's
follow
what I
that
just
at
said.
all.
That's what I just said, isn't it? A freaking doctorate in gender studies.
It's not quite the same, but it's close.
To understand, we must return to the white face that refuses to see its own monstrous creations. What the fuck? Blackface is a product of a
I
long
regret
history.
putting
Wait
in
a
the
second.
first
Let me
place.
ask a question really quick.
Yeah.
If blackface exists and whiteface exists, isn't that movie White Girls nothing but whiteface?
Yes.
Isn't that
I mean-
also racist as shit?
If you want to look at it that way, but most sane people don't.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying out the mental gymnastics training wheels here. Man, that entire they were in
Can I-
whiteface this entire move, that entire movie. They should be f***ing gulagged.
Buck, you're showing the stream again.
Fuck.
Stop it.
Not that. Or that. God damn it.
Buck is having a really
No.
hard time typing.
Found it.
Wow. Wait, go back to Cool. Let's read that one instead.
Which one?
The Chicago one.
Oh fuck, was it
We'll get
Associated
there.
Press? Or
I don't really want to read this entire article because it's it's laced with mental gymnastics and
It's the New
autism
York
booby
Times.
crap.
What did you expect?
I didn't realize it was the
So,
New York Times
we-
until you
we
said
going to
just
the
now
one
it was
that-
New York
we're
Times.
going to the one that's Chicago having 5 Democratic Socialists on its council.
Yeah, let's do that one.
All right.
I don't have that one.
Post the
Oh,
link.
geez.
Yeah, post the link of that.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for the sudden change in venue, but we basically just said fuck that article. That was
expecting-
dumb.
If you're expecting professionalism, you've come to the wrong stream.
I don't expect professionalism from you, Buck.
Oh, good.
I don't even expect a semblance of civility from you half the time.
Hey.
I said half the
come
time.
on.
I said half the time.
I'm mostly civil. It depends on if I've had vodka or not.
Hey. I'll accept that. I still don't have a link to
Yeah,
the.
it's
There
in
it
show
is. Okay,
construction.
I see it now.
God damn it.
Boom.
Fuck you.
Chicago could soon have as many as 5 Democratic Socialists on. Holy God!
What?
Freaking loud ass freaking autoplay thing in
They
my
could
ears.
Have also 500% more plaque
Fucks and
removal.
Fox News.
Mine was an
500% more
Energizer.
plaque.
Mine was Energizer Bunny.
Oh.
I have
got
ad
Sonicare
blocker on.
ads. It's like, oh my god, these socialists could just have less plaque if they use this fucking Sonicare.
Yeah, the longest lasting AA battery could be inserted into their rectums, and they'd just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. Chicago is on the verge of having as many as 5 members of Democratic Socialists of America on its city council. Well, we know what the next Detroit's going to be. Alderman Carlos Ramirez Rosa won his re-election bid last Tuesday, and upstart Democratic Socialist Daniel Laspata. Wait, his middle name is La?
La. Spata.
Daniel Laspata.
No, I think that's his last name.
There should be no space there if it's his full last name.
It is.
Detroit,
It-
upset
Vikram Tovarish.
Incumbent upset incumbent Alderman Proco Joe Moreno, and I'm understanding why they're socialists now, to take Chicago's first ward. 3 more DSA candidates also forced runoffs against incumbent aldermen in Chicago.
What the fuck's an
The-
alderman?
It's a political position, low in local governments.
Okay.
The oligarchies are shaking in their boots tonight. Oh,
Wait. What do I deserve?
the loud.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Yeah. I got it. I got it.
Oh.
The oligarchs are oligarchs.
Yeah.
Define oligarchy for me, please.
Oligarchy. The
Alexa.
it's basically when a democratically ran country is not controlled by votes, but controlled by the money.
Thank you. The oligarchs are shaking in their boots tonight. Ramirez Rosa. That's an actual last name. The hyphen in there makes it so. Who defeated challenger Amanda U. Dietrich. Dietrich.
Dietrich.
I like Dietrich.
Okay.
Let's go with Dietrich. In Chicago's 35th, said according to the Sun-Times, quote, our continued organizing and movement building over the last 4 years is paying dividends. And it appears that is not how you start a sentence. It appears to be a total transformation of political power at City Hall from the bottom up. Bruh. Byron Sigcho Lopez, meanwhile, is vying for the seat vacated by retiring Alderman Danny Solis in the city's 25th ward. Andre Vasquez. What?
You guys are drinking way too much tonight. You're starting to sound like me.
It's not happening like that.
That means we've had
Pav.
just enough.
Yeah, we're all on the same level now. Level playing field. Engaged. Andre Vasquez, and I'm pronouncing it that way on purpose, who joined the DSA back in June, will compete against incumbent Alderman Pat O'Connor for control of the 40th Ward, and Rosanna Rodriguez Sanchez will be... Rosanna? I said that right? Will be in April's runoff against incumbent Alderman Deb Mell.
The 33rd ward.
See,
Deb Mell.
This
I'm just-
progressive.
Who
I
the
am-
fuck names their kids like this?
I'm just
This
afraid of-
progressive insurgency is absolutely just rolling right through what Buck is trying to say.
God damn it.
Go ahead, Buck. Go ahead, Buck.
I mean, so I'm just fascinated by the addition of aldermen as political rules, because it's like you have politicians fighting over different districts of the city. Never mind what the city wants. They're just like, I represent this part of the city, and it's like, okay, are these cities like their own fucking states at this point? What the fuck is going on? This is I haven't heard of this. We don't have this shit in fucking Washington because we have fucking Inslee to tell us what to do. But it's just it's so fucking foreign to me. What the fuck? Where's
Back to the article.
Where's the mayor in all of this? The mayor of fucking Chicago is like, I don't know.
The mayor doesn't have any control over the local elections in the wards.
Yeah.
But where does he sit in the
So
fucking
think of it like this. Think of it like this. Chicago is such a large city with populations that instead of having you know how like New York and Seattle have like boroughs and different little
yeah.
townships within them?
Yeah.
That's what a ward is. It's basically a little township, and that alderman
That
is basically the mayor of that township.
that works more for New York than Seattle, TBH. But moving on.
But
Moving
still,
on.
it's the same system. It's just different names,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Chicago grew and it added on. It split into wards rather than it being a whole bunch of cities that grew and started touching each other and all became one city.
right. I mean, Seattle did that with Redmond and Kirkland, but those are treated as their own cities, for lack of a better term. I mean, even though Redmond and Kirkland are kind of fucking pushed together, it's just like,
Yeah, but that's why you have aldermans and so on and so forth. This progressive insurgency is absolutely historic.
hunting bombs. What the fuck's going on?
Right? Rodriguez Sanchez campaign volunteer Rachel Johnson told the Sun-Times, "We are poised to have 3 or 4 new socialists on the city council and will be positioned to have a socialist caucus on the city council. I'm absolutely elated." Yeah, like I said, we know where the next Detroit's going to be. Even having 2 aldermen who are members of the DSA would mark the most socialists that Chicago has had on its city council since the 1910s, when numerous aldermen belonged to Eugene V. Debs' Socialist Party. Interesting. So you mean that it only took once,
And 100
and
years
then it didn't
apart.
happen for 100 years? That's impressive. Despite the gains the Democratic Socialists hope to make in Chicago, they will be far from the majority in the city council. Thank fucking God for Chicago. The Chicago City Council has 50 aldermen. Nearly all are Democrat, with only 1 Republican and 1 independent currently serving. Who wants to bet that the Republican is on the outskirts?
Yeah, towards the suburbs, I'd bet that.
Uh-huh. Still, the organization's success in Chicago highlights the gains in the DSA and the DSA has made in the last few years, especially among younger voters. Excuse me, that was unpleasant feeling. Aside from the impact of Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders' presidential run in 2016, DSA members Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I do respect people enough to try to pronounce their names correctly, unless they're freaking gobbledygook like this fucking Diederich person's name.
Maria Cortez.
Yeah. The Rashida Tlaib D. Michigan were elected to the U.S. House last year. And that is the end of that article. Man, tonight has been a fun night. Gotta say.
Yeah, it has. Are we willing to end? Are we? Is that what you're?
It's 8 o'clock.
Kinda.
That's been 2 hours, so
It has.
I'll let you two make the call.
Well, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, tonight has been your Monday night episode of Locked and Loaded, the first in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Be sure to catch our sister show, the Pre-Saint Show. They really need to get a better name than that.
They do. Yeah.
It's
Well,
like
it used to be.
they
it used to
are
be
the
LSD.
the LSD, yeah, Lesser Saints of Discord, but they need to pick a better name than that, because the Pre-Saints Show, I mean, that's kind of like a time slot. That's not really the name of a show. Love you, Jables. Love you, Brimshy.
Buck, you're showing the stream again.
I know I am.
Stop it.
That's intentional.
It's intentional. Anyways, thank you for joining us tonight. We are very happy to have had you, including you, Atticus. You're so cute. And we hope to see you all again. Yes, including you, Atticus. We hope to see you again as well.
Come on back.
Paul, do you have any
Come on back,
closing
Maggie.
statements?
I'm just gonna play
Barbs,
off of what you
jibes,
said.
insults.
Come on back now, you hear?
You need to work on that.
I do. I'm too northern.
Buck, how about you?
Suka bliat.
and
Confirmed
and
the Buck is a Russian spy.
I wouldn't call him a spy, but he's Russian something. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.